It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Yesterday, we were talking a bit about the drones and kind of went down the conspiracy theory road with it. And it was all because of your reality star, Virginia, that brought it up, who apparently has Bethany Frankel apparently has a friend in the Pentagon.
Bethany Frankel, has a friend whose dad used to work in the Pentagon, NASA, secret stuff, and she knew that it was some kind of chemical warfare issue that was running loose.
Are you really kind of annoyed if she does kind of crack the case? Bethany Frankel.
Well, she was just regurgitating what I'd seen a lot of people on Twitter were talking about, saying that there were high radiation levels in that area, and they thought that had something to do with all the drone sightings that have been going on. Ew. I also heard, more people who have experience on it saying, look, yeah, there are a lot of things that people are just pointing out planes, but there are definitely 6 to 15 foot long drones that are not the kind you buy in stores. They're industrial, and they're not really sold to regular citizens, and that's what has been seen, and that's what the concern was.
And they're not moving like a novice would move them. They're with accuracy.
And it was interesting to see the mayor of Belleville, New Jersey, Michael Melham, who's had these drones flying over his city. He was very upset with the lack of transparency that has come his way, because he's got citizens that are coming to him and they're very upset. He believes that the lack of transparency has fueled online conspiracy theories, and here we are. But is it really a conspiracy theory? Because he sounds like he is regurgitating a lot of what Bethany Frankel was saying.
So here's what I know. I know that we were told by our state police that we have assets over our critical infrastructure. Now, depending on your point of view, that's either concerning or comforting. I think it's comforting because it's probably us listening and watching. We also know that we have drones that are flying in a grid-like pattern. In my opinion, they're looking for something. What might they be looking for? Well, potentially, we're aware of a threat that came in through Port Newark. Maybe that's radioactive material. There was and there is an alert that's out right now that radioactive material in New Jersey has gone missing on December 2nd. It was a shipment. It arrived at its destination. The container was damaged and was empty. So potentially we're looking for that.
Stop right there, Mayor, because that's very important information. And that came from a credible source.
That came from the U.S. government.
Wow.
Here's my only pushback on that.
Yep.
He says December 2nd.
Yep.
These things have been going on before December 2nd, well into November, so that doesn't really jive with me.
No.
Well,
okay.
If it's stolen on December 2nd, why were there drones before that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly. He did not give an exact date when the drones he's talking about
We got to
were
get
first
you in
seen.
the press conference. You got to question the mayor.
I got a lot of questions. Although I'm on his side because he's frustrated because this is starting to create a lot of anxiety. These drones are flying over houses and people don't know what they are. And no one's giving them an answer.
Yeah. So, be interesting. But there are people now that have seen how much attention it's getting, and now they're going on ahead and they're doing their own dumbass things with their own drones. There was a man in New Jersey got arrested for using drones to drop dye packs into personal pools throughout the summer.
Oh.
So I think that's also what's going on. You've got
copycat drone drama.
You definitely have a crazy drone situation that a lot of people don't know what the heck's going on. But yes, you have also people putting drones up in the sky to create more mass confusion. And that's why you need the government to come out with a statement, because the confusion's creating anxiety.
Right. Well, there is a blind dog named Helen Killer who ironically used his heightened sense of smell to track down a blind Burmese python in the Florida Everglades.
Wow.
Yeah, how crazy is that? That comes from the python cowboy that is roaming around here. You can see him on social media. But he was able to capture video of Helen Killer tracking down the blind Burmese python.
Get him, Helen.
What a story.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, huh? There's a 58-year-old Virginia man, Lester Clayton Harvey Jr., who died after being struck by a falling bear in a hunting accident.
Oh, my gosh. Where was the bear falling from?
A tree. On December 9th, hunters chased this bear into the tree. One of them shot it, and the bear's like, no, and falls out of the tree and lands on Harvey.
That's karma.
Wow.
Do you eat bear?
Bear burger? I don't know, man.
Bear nuggets.
Doesn't it seem wrong?
I didn't know we shot bear and ate bear. Is that a thing?
It is apparently in Virginia.
Bear stew?
Yeah.
Huh.
And the
all right.
crazy thing, his son was with him at the time.
And the son watched it all happen?
Yeah.
Damn.
He said, well, Dad passed doing what he loved most.
The bear got the final word.
Would you ever eat bear, or would that feel wrong to you?
I'd try it.
You try a bear burger.
It would try a Kevin burger. So, turnaround's fair play, right?
That's what the bear said when he
Yep.
fell on the guy.
Yep.
Checkmate.
People in Orange City, Florida have been calling in multiple reports of monkey sightings within the city limits. They have no idea where the monkeys have come from or the exact number of loose monkeys that are roaming around the city.
Remember we heard that story a few weeks ago about those monkeys or those animals that were like being tested on medically?
Yeah.
And somebody at the facility let all the animals out,
Yeah, that was in South Carolina.
which I'm a big fan of.
That's how it often happens. They escape from research labs, the ones that are down by the airport in Fort Lauderdale, Dania Beach area. That's it for them.
And all of a
They've
sudden, they're
escaped.
flying the planes.
Yeah, but I mean, before long, seeing monkeys throughout Florida, it's going to be a common occurrence, just like we see
Oh, my God.
everything else.
If I saw a monkey scampering around my backyard, I would crap happiness.
You would love
Oh,
that.
my gosh.
Yeah, they do say definitely do not approach them, do not feed
Oh,
them.
he's going to approach and feed so many monkeys.
And it's going to beat the hell out of me.
Yeah, they say they get aggressive and they carry a lot of diseases.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A 36-year-old man in Pennsylvania lost his mind on drugs, then showed up at a woman's home naked, punched her, then started praying loudly and talked about the Lord. He then drank toilet water and then assaulted 2 officers,
Oh, my.
leaving one with broken ribs.
Oh, my.
Anyone involved in that as a victim's never the same after that.
That's quite a day, isn't it?
It's a big day.
That was just a lot. If you're playing the bingo card, he punched a woman. He then prayed to the Lord, drank toilet water.
Well, you think after getting punched and then him praying, you're like, this can't get any weirder.
And it did.
He's drinking toilet water now?
Yeah, right. He just keeps taking it to a whole. He's like, oh yeah. Just when you think he's done his finishing act, he's got one more.
You think he's single?
Oh, let's hope he is.
I don't know if he is, but I know one person it is. That would be 43-year-old Green Bay man, D's Nuts Kroll.
His real name is D's Nuts?
His real name is D's Nuts.
Oh, I love it.
He was found guilty of using a dangerous weapon, and now D's Nuts has been sentenced to 1 year of probation. They say that D's Nuts must go through with alcohol and other drug abuse programs, and he has to remain absolutely sober, which is not easy for a man named D's Nuts.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine.
That might be the toughest part of it, of him staying sober.
Yeah, maybe. I tell you, this is some crazy stuff. You ever see odd interactions at the airport? This was at Atlanta Hartsfield. A woman comes up and just starts yelling at this guy who's just sitting there. And she says, do you want to beat me up? Do you want me to die? Do you want to F me? And people are like, wait, what?
And some people are saying, like, she just wandered over and didn't even know him.
I mean,
And then she walked away after and went to a different gate and got on a different flight.
Not gonna lie, I'm rattled getting on my plane.
Yeah, I would
If I'm the
think so.
guy, I'm rattled.
Yeah.
like to beat me up? Do you want me to die? Do you want to me? What do you want? What? You push me. You do this to me. What are you?
Whoa.
And then she went to a different gate and got on a different
And
flight.
I completely forgot that
She,
even happened.
she wasn't with him.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
How about that, huh?
Man, people are acting crazy at the airport.
Yeah, people are acting crazy everywhere, y'all. Seriously,
Yeah.
be careful out there. Don't step to nobody because you don't know what the hell they're going through.
There's video too at Chicago O'Hare International Airport. There's a whole bunch of men that are just beating each other with wet floor signs.
What? Wait, those yellow ones that are like
Yeah.
a triangle, like a mini sandwich board style?
But it looks like a legit fight. Like it looks like they're legitimately fighting because there's maybe some punches and stuff like that too. But then the rest of it is them hitting each other with these wet floor signs.
If we have a whole rule of no headhunting, me, you, producer Denny's, just let's go nuts in the lobby. We use the signs.
Wet floor signs.
1 minute long.
Yeah, and just start hitting each other.
Last man standing wins.
Yeah,
Oh, Denny's is out first.
right.
And then
I slip and fall.
you do. You
I
hurt your hip.
ain't got the hip for that.
You hurt your hip.
No, there you go. Hold up.
Maybe we shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.